for the thrill of the game.
What's up, guys? Zebu City here. And very exciting news. Sony Online Entertainment has just lifted the non-disclosure agreement for PlanetSide 2 beta. And that's why right now you're looking at a Liberator ship flying over the desert. And it is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that sunset. And you can see the water glistening off there in the edge. And you know what? It's really a lot of fun to fly these ships. This ship, as I said before, is a Liberator, and it's got a tail gunner and a pooper. We call it a pooper because you poop bombs on people from the front end. And it is a blast to fly. All ships can do barrel rolls. And you know what? It was just beautiful graphics. In this video here, we're trying to take Alatum Biolabs, and we're fighting mechs right now. And when I say we, I mean CKS Gaming. So that would be Mr. Negative, Grim Hyena, No Noise, a lot of us guys. I just took a guy out there. You can see I got a kill streak bonus of 3, and I used a rocket. Now, the part that's coming up here, I'm really not too sure how I survived. I'm playing a heavy right now because you got to take mechs out with the rocket launcher. So I was taking mass damage there. So I popped my shield, which is a special ability. You just hit F. So that will absorb a lot of damage. Now I'm running back to a comm center where I'm able to resupply. And what that's going to do, it's going to heal me up and get me all my ammunition back. And you can see on the screen, I just got a +5 for Galaxy spawn. So what I did was I took a ship called the Galaxy, and I parked it on top of one of the landing platforms here. And what that allows is for people on your team to spawn at the Galaxy rather than spawning at a base. It's a very interesting concept. The other team can destroy the Galaxy. That's why you would get a mech, or that's why you would get a heavy. Sorry, not a mech, a max. I want to call them mechs because they look like mechs. Like, come on. But you'd get that to destroy the Galaxy, so you move the player's spawn away. So we're just blowing some mechs up here, clearing them out. We've locked it. You can see on the left-hand side, 2 minutes, 19 seconds until you can take the Alatum base again. And as I said in my previous update, you have to have a base that's adjacent to the one that you want to try and take. We're just going to switch over here to some footage eventually of the Galaxy that I parked, and it can fit a lot of people. The bases are quite big as well. So yeah, this is the Galaxy. You can fly it in first person. You fly it in third person. And you can see that you can have, 13 different spots. Just to explain the HUD to you, you'll see over on the right-hand side shows the ship, and it's green right now. And as it takes damage, it slowly comes down in color to the tail section. And once it hits the tail section, you're going to have smoke and fire, and you're going to explode. You can have, and you can see it took that was hilarious. That wasn't my fault at all. People say that it was, but I was being responsible. That was a air certified barrel roll that I pulled off in the biggest ship in the game, and the other guy, Grim, was flying a Reaver, and that's a very agile ship. So it's pretty much his fault that happened, and he was new to the game anyway. So you can see the map, and you can see Alatum Biolab is now open for taking points. You can see all the people in the squad. That's on the left-hand side on the bottom beside the mini-map. That's the squad. And if we go back to the right, you can see the spots taken up in the ship. My health is at the bottom right, and my shield is the blue bar above the health. As well, the special... remember the shield I was telling you about before? That is that sort of circular thing on the right above my health. you hold F, and that will drain, those little sections drain out, and then you get it comes back after a certain cooldown time. Now, what I really like about this game is if you look at the graphics, they need a little work, but they're not the high-res graphics. But just look at the way that the sun glare is on this ship right now, um, and the way that just the landscape looks. It gives you this feel of desolation. You've got these really cool sort of bloody-looking things down here on the ground to your left. You know what? It's almost like I'm a tourist, and on your left-hand side here, you can see that there's been some sort of animal that's been destroyed recently here. There's its backbone. We're making a slow pass over its rib cage right now. And yes, folks, take pictures if you like, because this is something you're not going to see for a while. Now, coming up on your right-hand side, we're going to be having a base that we're just going to fly past. And this is the giant crater with a bridge over it that it's so famous for here. Anyways, PlanetSide2 is in beta.